This is the award-winning Lee Pitts Live.
Brought to you by the North Law Firm. For car accidents and negligent security cases, call Joe at 239-337-1191. By Southwest Florida Crime Stoppers, where you can report crimes and get paid with nobody knowing your identity. Call 1-800-780-TIPS. By Solomon's Air Conditioning Incorporated. No matter what the weather condition is outside, have it your way inside. 239-693-1569. And by Lee Health. Southwest Florida, welcome to Lee Pitts Live on Fox 4. So glad you put us on your list of things to do, and I hope you're going to be delighted as well. We are coming to you live from Sidney and Byrne Davis Art Center, the preeminent entertainment, arts, and social, and what have we in downtown Fort Myers on the River District. It's the place to be, and they'll be hosting us for the next 4 weeks here on Lee Pitts Live. We encourage you to come out and visit this fine facility under the leadership of my good friend Jim. We have a fabulous show in store for you today. We'll get a chance to talk to one of the representatives from this organization, Melissa D. Haven, the Public Relations Director. She's back. Tashika Perry is back with Girl Talk on Lee Pitts Live. I'm sure she's going to be kicking some knowledge. And Fred Atkins is here, a local photographer who will be photographing the upcoming next Lee Pitts Live after work. All that's happening on Lee Pitts Live, Fox 4. Keep it locked. PAL is here. The Fort Myers Police Athletic League, or PAL, as it is popularly called, is an important part of Chief Diggs' community engagement initiative to bring sports programs to young children and teenagers that promote strong character, positive life skills. Sports include football, basketball, and boxing programs. There's also cheerleading. For more information, contact Senior Program Coordinator Keith White at 239-896-7191 or email him at dwight@fmpolice.com.
Sick and tired of sitting in traffic staring at the back end of the car in front of you? Sick of burning through hundreds of dollars worth of fuel each month? Tired of dishing out more and more money to fix your car just to have it break again? Ride Letran and leave the driving to us. Whether you want to go shopping, go to the beach, or commute to work or school, let Letran get you there. It's just $1.50 per ride. Check Letran's routes, maps, schedules, and discounted rates at rideletran.com. That's rideletran.com. Letran, your ride is here.
Have you or a loved one been the victim of crime at an apartment complex or shopping mall or nightclub? If you think that crime could have been prevented, then you may have a case. Call me, Attorney Joe North, at 239-337-1191.
Servicing Southwest Florida for over 30 years, Solomon's Air Conditioning Incorporated is your leading family-owned and operated air conditioning company. There's no job too big or too small. Solomon's Air Conditioning Incorporated is here for you. We have maintenance contracts and financing. For additional information, visit our website, follow us on social media, or call the office at 239-693-1569.
Remember, no matter what the weather is on the outside, have it your way on the inside.
Solomon's Air Conditioning Incorporated.
Service you can count on.
The Community Redevelopment Agency was always very supportive of anybody bringing a new and unique business. So they helped everybody along to try to navigate what you got to figure out in regards to licensing and seating and store opening hours. And they also helped a lot with the establishment of the events that are going on in downtown. We have Art Fest, Art Walk, Music Walk, Bike Night, numerous events throughout the year.
Fort Myers Community Redevelopment Agency. Growing businesses, rebuilding communities, redesigning Fort Myers for the future.
It's a good idea for private well owners to test their water at least annually. Most water in private wells is naturally clean and ready to drink. But sometimes, like during a major storm, chemicals and bacteria can leak into groundwater. These contaminants could make you sick, and they can only be detected with lab tests. Fortunately, routine water testing is simple and inexpensive, and it's the best way to protect your family's health. Learn more at floridahealth.gov/wells test.
Southwest Florida, you caught me. Just before I do any of my television shows, I always read the community press so I can know what's going on in Southwest Florida. So Lee Pitts for Lee Pitts Live reads the community press, and you should too.
AIDS Healthcare Foundation has over 30 years of experience providing cutting-edge medicine to our patients, regardless of their ability to pay. Our Fort Myers location offers a wide range of services, from easy access support groups and case management to advanced HIV treatment and testing. We've got you covered. Our one-stop shop model includes all healthcare and pharmacy facilities and one easy-to-access location. We even offer Ryan White services, HCV testing, and additional support services. AIDS Healthcare Foundation is honored to be a part of the Fort Myers community. Call 239-337-2391 or visit hivcare.org today.
Southwest Florida, welcome back to Lee Pitts Live. Again, we're here at Sidney and Burn Davis Arts Center, downtown Fort Myers on the River District, one of the preeminent places to be for a wide range of activities that take place here in this historic building. So we're so thrilled to have the Public Relations Director here again. She's been here about 50 years now. Melissa DeHaven.
Hi, Lee. How are you today?
Good. Those 50 years look great on you.
Thank you so much for being here, filming your show live at the Sidney and Burn Davis Arts Center.
So great glad to be here. Yeah, I think this is my third time being here. You guys have always rolled out the accommodations in grand fashion.
It's like red carpet. Lee Pitts is going to be here. We got to get it all ready.
What's it been like for you? I said 50 years, but I think it's been 15 years.
No,
10 years?
We haven't been 15 years yet. Yeah, it's been 10 years this year.
You were here when the doors opened? You were originally here?
No, it's 12 years, our season. This will be our 12th season coming up. I've been here 10
And then Jim
years.
went out and recruited you, came out and how did you end up here?
He did recruit me, yeah. I actually started with the Fort Myers Film Festival, the first annual. So our 10th annual film festival would be this year, but because of all of the coronavirus, it's postponed. So hopefully it's coming up this month here in July. But yeah, I started with the film festival, and the first year Jim taps me on the shoulder and he's like, "Hey Melissa, how did Eric Raditz get you to help with the film festival?" And I said, "He just asked," and he said, "Can we have lunch this week or next week?" And I said, "Okay," and it just started from there.
You didn't have any suspicions of what might happen for that lunch? Did you have like some suspicions he might try to recruit you?
I really wanted to be more culturally involved. I was a stay-at-home mom for a long time, and I just love being around people and society, and I thought it would be so great to be involved in the arts. So that's why I started with the film festival, and then just this was a dream. It's a beautiful place.
Now we got about 700,000 households that we go into in the surrounding 7 counties. So tell everybody, who is Jim? They're hearing us talking about Jim.
Yeah, Jim, he is our director here at the Sidney and Burn Davis Arts Center. He has a background at the Naples Philharmonic. He played the viola for, I think it's over 30 years now, so he has an arts background in music. He brings a lot of great performances here. And this was his dream from, I think, like 97 or 98. He walked by this building and saw it was falling apart, and he thought it would be a great idea to turn it into an art center.
I've been really impressed with the progress that's been made here. I've come here to a lot of great events.
We have a lot of fun here.
Right. What have you guys got coming up in the near future?
So right now, starting on July 3rd through the 30th, we have 2 art shows that will be, and we have 2 galleries if you're not familiar, your audience. The downstairs gallery is our main gallery, and we'll have a solo exhibition of David Acevedo. He's a pretty well-known artist in our community. And then upstairs, we'll have a group show called Wicked Florimency, and we also have art and poetry resuming July 16th. That's a great event to come out to. Sounds of Summer, we have concert series this summer coming up. In July, we're going to feature Sheena Brooke. But in August, we have this singer-songwriter competition. And it's open to everyone. There's no submission fees. So if there's any aspiring musicians out there, they can enter the singer-songwriter competition. And the winner of that competition will get to move on to the Island Hopper big festival in September. So that event's usually pretty fun. A lot of people attend. We also have, I'm not sure if you know this, the Six Fingers Studios, the recording studios upstairs
No,
on the
I'm not
second
familiar.
floor.
No, Jim was telling me about
Yeah,
some things
you'll
on the
have to
second
come
floor.
up. So that
I'll have
is-
to take the TV set up there eventually.
Yeah, that's open as well for aspiring musicians. They can
Really?
come and they can record some music, or maybe
It's
if
a
they
full
have
studio.
It's a recording. Yep, full recording
okay.
studio.
Yeah, let's get a picture of that if we can. What have you guys done here to, as the pandemic is still floating around, to make the place safer?
Yeah, so we just want to make sure first and foremost everyone is safe in the community. So we've just been taking precautions with, putting up signage, going by all the CDC recommendations. We've been sanitizing everything pretty much every hour, just going through all the public things, wiping down the door handles and the areas that public may have touched. We're trying to make it a touchless experience for the art exhibition. So as you come in, you'll see arrows like guiding you through. The doors will be open. The bar, they'll have a separate register, so someone who's handling the money won't also be handling the drinks. So just things like that we're trying to keep in mind to make everyone safe. And we're encouraging, if you want to wear your masks still, wear your masks.
And we're social distancing right now.
Yeah.
Let everybody know we're about 6 feet apart. Going back for a second, just in general, if somebody's looking at this show, not familiar with Sidney and Barn Davis in general, Art Center, what is it in general?
The Sidney and Barn Davis Art in general? We're just really a community art center. We offer a lot of different programming. We have some concert series. We also have Davis School of Music. We have there's a new program for if you want to be a DJ. We have that for the sound studios. We have, if you like literature, we have famous author lecture series. We have 24-hour festival that's hosted here, the Goodwill Festival of Trees. So we're really just a place in the community for you to come out and socialize, have fun, be inspired, and attend.
How would you describe the
events.
hours here? Open hours.
Well, it's a little bit different now because of the pandemic. Normal.
In general.
Our normal hours are 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, and then of course exceptions for our events. So there's always something going on here.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, like in general, I've seen people just walk in here and just walk around. They just can make a donation. There's no cost to just walk in here during the day and walk around. How's
Yeah,
that
we
work?
just have $1 suggested if they want to put something in the donation. We're a nonprofit organization, so yeah, people can come in. A lot of times, some people will come in just to play the piano and just have a few minutes to play the piano.
As we're sitting
walk
here
around.
now, people are preparing for an art exhibit.
Yeah, we're having a group show. So,
Okay.
yeah, today's the load-in date, so you may see some artists coming and dropping off
Love
their
it.
work.
All right. Hopefully we might grab one and put them on television. Something I'm very excited about, Jim mentioned it to me about 2 years ago, but it looks like it's slowly coming into fruition. It's the rooftop. Was it called a rooftop garden? What is that? Tell us about upstairs
our
on the
sculpture
tip
garden.
top.
Yeah, we're very excited. So on the roof, there's a beautiful view overlooking the water. And then below that, we'll have a sculpture garden. So you can see the sculpture garden. But we came across some problems with the expenses and funding. So hopefully, if everything goes well, this season coming up, November, we're hoping we'll have the upstairs open. And we don't have the programming set for it yet, but we're planning maybe some jazz brunches. But just stay tuned and you can see what kind of events.
Well,
You'll have to come up there.
Well, I'm looking forward to that. I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to
Have an event.
getting a television show up there and just seeing how we can integrate some of the things I do in the community on that rooftop. The next, when I've come in here, I've seen poetry going on, poetry night. Is all that still going on in here as well?
It's starting, July 16th will be the first art and poetry night starting back up again.
Okay.
We're slowly opening things back up. Yeah.
The downtown, what do you think Sidney and Barn Davis means to the River District and downtown in general?
I think it's really the hub of downtown. You can come downtown and have some delicious food at restaurants and you can go to the theater and see a show, but this is the place where anyone can come, like whatever you're interested in. We have something that's for everybody. So it's a place to be social and be active and feel the energy of the people and get an art experience that you may not get just by walking downtown.
We have your website appearing on the screen from time to time. When people go to that website, they can really connect to Sitting in Barn. What can they expect to see on that website?
Yeah, they can see all of the things we have coming up. They can learn about the history of the Art Center. I mean, because we're a historic building. We were in 1933 originally, a post office, and then a federal building in the 60s. So they can read all about that. We have some information on the light sculptures outside. So it's a great place just to look, see what we have coming up. If you want to learn about more of the history, if you want to make a donation or become a member, there's also
tax deductible too, donation.
Tax deductible.
This is that building downtown Fort Myers, people on the River District that you see lighting up at night, right? Those lights come on what, as soon as the sun goes down?
Yeah, I think it's on a timer. Yeah, as soon as the sun goes down, they come on.
Well, it's been a pleasure having you on the show, and we look forward to getting you back in the future. Keep up the good work.
Thank you so much, Lee. You keep up the good work, too. Thank you.
All right, thank you. For those who say it can't be done, they're usually interrupted by those like Melissa and all the fine people here at the Sitting in Barn Davis Art Center who are doing it. When we come back, Girl Talk, Tashika Perry.
A smile on the face of a child can say a lot, like I'm safe, I'm happy, or I'm loved. Yet there are hundreds of children in our community with little to smile about. Their homes may have been disrupted by drugs, violence, abuse, or neglect. Won't you please welcome a child into your home as a foster or adoptive parent? A little change in your life can mean a big change in the child's life and put a smile back on their face. Become a foster or adoptive parent. Call the Children's Network of Southwest Florida toll-free at 1-855-933-KIDS.
Have you or a loved one been injured in an accident? Do you have questions about compensation for pain and suffering, medical bills, or lost wages? Then call me, Attorney Joe North, at 239-337-1191.
In Southwest Florida, a baby is born every 9.5 minutes. False. In Lee County, a family gets a new puppy every 9.5 minutes. False. In America, a person is infected with HIV every 9.5 minutes. Unfortunately, true. Learn the truth about HIV. Be positive you're negative. Get tested. If you are positive, get treated. For more information about testing and treatment, contact the McGregor Clinic in Fort Myers, 334-9555.
Hi, my name is Dr. Cindy Banier, candidate for Florida Congressional District 19. I'm a mom, small business owner, and I'm fighting for our water, our health, and our community. I'm running to be the servant leader the people of Southwest Florida deserve. We need leaders who will listen to and work for the people, not the powerful. Send Mama to Congress to fight for you. Check your voter registration and vote for me, Cindy Banier, in the upcoming Democratic primary. I am Cindy Banier, and I approve this message.
Tune in Sunday mornings at 8:30 to watch Lee Pitts live on Fox 4, or watch it streaming live on fox4now.com.
Good morning, Southwest Florida, and welcome to another segment of Girl Talk right here on Lee Pitts Live. My name is Tashika Perry Harris, and I am the founder of Crowning Daughters for Success Enrichment Program, a program that creates confidence without compromise. And we are having Girl Talk this morning, but we're going to switch up our conversation just a little while. I want to bring to some attention and to remind some that time may have gone on, and sometimes life happens and we forget some of the things that pivoted our neighborhoods, our country. And so on May 25th, our nation went through a pivoting situation. A gentleman by the name of George Floyd, he was being arrested, and that arrest transitioned into a lynching, a murder. He lost his life by the officer of Derek Chauvin and other officers who kneeled on his body, his neck, his back, as he begged for over 9 minutes to please help me. Please don't let me die. Please help me. Please don't let me die. Ending with calls to his mother, who has been deceased now for about 2 years. And if you were not bothered by this, if you were not sickened by this, I pray for you. I pray that your heart becomes a little soft. This was not the first time an officer abandoned their call of duty, but this was the last time we sit as a nation and allow things to be normal, or accepting this as a new normal, or accepting this as something that has always happened and something that will always happen. What do we tell our sons, and what do I tell my students, and what do we tell the males that are driving and walking in communities? What do we say to them? Well, we say to them that systems have been put in place and people are spearheading these systems. And when we talk about systems, it's very important that we understand that a system is a set of principles, procedures, according to which something is done, an organized scheme or method. And when we put systems in place and abandon three things and more, but I want to talk about these three things. When we abandon these three things after putting a system in place, when we abandon accountability, being answerable for an action of something you did or something that you did not do, when we abandon accountability and we allow things to happen and we don't question and we don't ask the person who should have done or did not do, we do not mandate an explanation and we do not mandate justice. When we abandon accountability, we abandon the system. When we abandon empathy, when we do not try to understand, when we do not put ourselves in other people's shoes, we have abandoned rules and we have abandoned people. When we do not share, regardless of our race, regardless of our gender, regardless of how we grew up, when we do not put our feet in other people's shoes, we dehumanize ourselves. And this is why we have so much negativity going on. Let's stick to the last one, consistency. Where there's no accountability, where there's no empathy, and where there's no consistency, which means remain the same in behavior, attitude, or qualities. When we don't remain the same when it comes to the system we put in place, there will be a people who will lack. There will be a people who get second-handed things. There will be a people abused, undermined. There will be a people who are forgotten. So this system that has caused many black males to fall under the line, under the totem pole. I want to give you guys some statistics. The statistics state that black males are likely to be killed or treated unfairly when stopped by the police because they're more than likely to be stopped by the police. Research found that police arrests between 82 to 85%, between 82 to 85% of the time, black males who are stopped. When we put systems in place and there's no accountability, empathy, or consistency, it's like passing out pencils to an entire class and only giving half of the class pencils that are sharpened and the other half pencils that are unsharpened. How do you expect me to take a test and apply what I know when I am trying to write with an unsharpened pencil? And that is equivalent to a system that does not enforce accountability, empathy, and consistency. Therefore, black males take heed, because I need to give you some tips for the summer. I need to give our teenage boys and our college students and our males who are driving, most of them, and minding their business, who may be in a little trouble, but does not deserve to die because they committed a crime, does not deserve to die because they went past the speed limit, does not deserve to die because they stole something. So we're not condoning the wrong, but we are pointing out when wrong is found. A fair justice system should be marked and abided by. So to the young black male, when you are stopped, there are certain things that you have to do until the system is fixed, until the system is working in your favor. And that first thing is to be polite as possible, respectful, remain in compliance. Keep your hands plain in the sight of the officer. Do not make any sudden moves unless you ask, can I please get the registrations? Can I please open up my wallet so that I can give you my license? The second thing, ask permission to move. After being polite and respectful, the second thing is ask for permission to move. Don't just move. Don't look in the back seat. Don't look on the ground. If you drop something, leave it there. Last but not least, watch your words and watch your body language. With all that has happened in our world, you do have every right to be angry. You do have every right to be concerned about your life and your well-being. However, watch your body language. Don't make any sudden moves. And there is an app through Siri and other apps that you can download that when you are being pulled over by a police, it automatically records. So we have some people, some standbyers, and they're trying to figure out, what do I do if this situation is happening? I say immediately dial 911. Find someone that will continue to record on live if possible, as well as your device, but immediately dial 911. Concluding, anti-racism activist Jane Elliott, she asked a question to a white audience, a brilliant question. She said, would you be happy to receive the same treatment as blacks receive in this society? Not one Caucasian raised their hand. And so being that not one Caucasian raised that hand, it tells us that not one would want to receive the same type of treatment that blacks have received in the country that we call the brave and the free. And with this being said, if you don't like this, if you wouldn't want to be treated this way, if you wouldn't want your children to be treated this way, then band with us and let's put a stop to the systems that are supposed to be working for everyone, but is only working for a portion of us. Help us put a stop to it by raising your voice. Help us put a stop to it by using your connections and using your resources to shine the light on the injustices. But it's not just enough to shine your light. We have to go even further to cause something to happen. Convictions need to take place. Arrests need to take place. People need to be demoted and fired from higher places where there is no accountability, empathy, or justice. This has been Girl Talk. And if you are watching and you have a daughter, a niece, or a young girl who could benefit from an impactful girl power read that will build her faith, confidence, and character, the Dressing My Inner Beauty Journal is the book. My information is found on the screen. If you want to sponsor books for girls or programs, my information is found on the screen. Reach out to us at cdfs2006.com.
Lee Pitts Live is a Lee Pitts Enterprise production.